Hey guys, welcome all to Nerd Strategy. My name is Scott. Now, today I want to talk to you about the Super Mario Brothers movie. I went to go see this after work yesterday, and I wasn't expecting too much because online all the critics were literally bashing this to crap, but I thought, you know what? Critics don't really know anything, and as I'm recording this review, the Rotten Tomatoes score still is at 53% for the critic side of things. After watching the movie, I was happy with what I saw. Now, I'm trying to keep this as spoiler-free as possible, so I'm not even going to dive into what the story is for it. All I will say about the story is that it's an origin story. Before we begin into the details of the movie, I want to say this is literally a family film. It literally has Nintendo written all over it. And a lot of people had some concerns about how some of the actors that were cast for certain roles would perform. The actors I'm talking about are Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Jack Black, and Seth Rogen. Those were the four major ones people were like, what? I was okay with how they handled it. Now, Jack Black took the role of literally making the most menacing version of himself brought into the movie, just full-blown ridiculousness. Chris Pratt somewhat changed his voice just a slight bit, and Charlie Day was literally himself. They both brought in a lot of Mario characteristics into their voices, but they made it believable. And Seth Rogen played Donkey Kong literally like an overconfident, beefy goof, which is kind of how he was played actually in the 3D cartoon that they aired in the 90s. While this movie does have some comedy put into it, it actually isn't really a comedy movie. It's a lighthearted family film. The person I think that really nailed their role in this literally was Charlie Day. The reason why I felt that he nailed the character more than the other guys is because honestly, we've gotten a lot more material concerning Luigi's personality over Mario's or over Bowser's. I guess it works because in a lot of his other roles he's played into, he's always been the more skittish, freaked out character. But I feel that if they decide to, make more spin-off movies like a Donkey Kong movie or a Luigi's Mansion movie or something along those lines, the actors that they chose for this could probably pull it off. And if you guys want to see a Super Smash Brothers movie, hashtag it down below. The way they bring all the worlds together, like our world, the Mushroom Kingdom, the Donkey Kong Country world together, it works really well. For our world, they use a magical piping system. And to connect to the Donkey Kong Country world, they actually use Rainbow Road. And they use tons of Mario Kart references in this. Tons. You don't actually see any real racing. It's more of a high-speed chase. But it works. It brings in all the elements of modern Mario games into this. And they also have a lot of Easter eggs to bring back to some other games that Nintendo has made that do feature Mario. I also thought the way they utilized the Mario music in this was actually done well. I thought it could have been done a little bit better, but those tunes from the Mario games brought into like an actual story, it's actually pretty difficult to structure it the way they did, and I think they did a really good job. So with all of that being said, I actually had fun watching this movie, and it wasn't anything crazy Academy Award winning or anything like that. It was just a fun family film about Mario and Luigi. So if you guys like this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you want to watch some of my other videos, because I review tons of video game related memorabilia on here, be sure to subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys later.